So I'm here with Julia, my favorite person in the world, and we want to get an answer to a question that I get a lot regarding CCRCs. And there are clients of ours that ask the question, what about, and they'll name a particular community like Deerfield or Gibbons Estate or others. So if you would just describe what is a CCRC and
Yeah, so CCRC stands for Continuing Care Retirement Community. And when you buy, what you do is you buy into that community, and what you're purchasing is not necessarily just a piece of real estate, but you're purchasing a package of services. So realtors don't sell real estate in continuing care retirement communities. They have internal marketing people who do that. So most continuing care retirement communities have lots of different choices. You can buy a standalone home, a townhome, a condo, an apartment. And then they all have different levels of care as you need more care, assisted living and skilled nursing facility. And that's what makes it a continuing care retirement communities, because you have that range of services. Most of them have pretty steep buy-in costs for buying into the community. And once you're there, as your needs change, then your pay structure changes. So you might pay, say, I don't know, a couple $100,000 to get in, and then you purchase a home there. But if you have a health issue and you need to move from that home to the congregate living setting in that community, then they basically buy the house back from you at a preset kind of price, and then you pay a certain rate to go to the assisted living or the congregate living. Does that make sense?
it does. So in the independent living, you're essentially in your own home, taking care of yourself. Is that
right? That's true. So in independent living, in a continuing care retirement community, those people do live independently. Most continuing care retirement communities, though, do offer their own home health company, or you can have another company come in and provide home health services. So you could live in independent living in a continuing care retirement community and stay in that home until the end of your life. You don't have to move through the process. Some of them actually, though, do have criteria. Like some of them will say, if you can no longer walk a certain distance, then you have to leave your independent living and go to the next level up. So some of them actually do have criteria for that. So when you sign in, you have to read all that and make sure you know what you're signing up for.
so? If you do stay in your independent living in your home within a CCRC and you pass, and is there something that can be willed?
Most CCRCs, the amount that you pay in for your buy-in can be paid back to you or your estate in increments. Depends on how long you've been there. So over time, it gets smaller and smaller, but most of them have some sort of a percentage that you get back.
Okay. And are there plenty of CCRCs in each of the 5 counties that we serve in? Transylvania, Henderson, Buncombe, Madison, and Haywood?
Really, in Buncombe County, you have Deerfield Episcopal Retirement Community, you have Gibbons Estates United Methodist Retirement Community, and you have Pisgah Valley, which is owned by the Seventh-day Adventist Church right now. But so those are the 3 CCRCs in Asheville, Buncombe County area. In Henderson County, you have Carolina Village, and that's the only one with all the levels of care within its borders. And Transylvania County does not have a true CCRC up there right now. And I'm not aware of one in Haywood County either.
All right. Anything I've missed that needs to be said about a CCRC?
I don't think so. I just think that people need to do their due diligence to look into the CCRC. Read all the fine print, make sure you know what you're getting into, because if there are restrictions about what you have to be able to do to stay in a certain level of care, you certainly want to be aware of that.